long time no see. I'm really sorry about that. I'm gonna be so honest. I did not think that I would be uploading again because I just kind of got so crazy busy in college and didn't have a lot of inspiration. But I was going through my old YouTube videos and I was like, I really miss uploading. And I realized that Arcane Season 2 just dropped, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So today we are doing Arcane Reimagined. I'm only doing 3 characters, but I definitely want to make a part 2 because there's so many cool characters and their designs were so much fun to combine with Wings of Fire dragons. So this first character that I'm doing is Caitlyn, and I decided to make her an Icewing because she's from Piltover. She's in the second season, she's more rigid. She's not as much in the first season. And I will be honest, I actually have not finished the second season. I'm not watched the last 3 episodes. I'm waiting to watch them with my best friend, and she doesn't get back till tomorrow. But until that point, then I'll see how things close up. But so far, from what I have seen, she's very rigid this season, and she comes from higher class and royalty, and she's a commander now, and so I thought that an Icewing fit her very well, especially her color scheme too. It all just fit. I drew her armor, her shoulder pad, and her like necklace. I see that red necklace on a lot of her outfits, and I was tempted to try to draw clothing on her, but I thought that'd be a little odd on the dragon, so I just kept it very minimal. On the other one, where I did 2 heads, just like a side profile and a angled profile as like a background kind of thing, and I drew her silly little hat. I don't know if it looks good, it kind of looks silly, but it's fine. I tried. I tried to make it as Caitlyn core as possible. But yes, this is Caitlyn. Let me know what you think. Next, we have Vi, and I made her a Skywing, and I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. She's got a lot of like anger and fight in her, and I feel like out of all the dragons, Skywings tended to be like that. And also, her color palette just like gave itself to Skywing like aesthetic. She was so much fun to draw because she has so many elements about her, like her tattoos, her scars. Like I could add all of that into the dragon. And I wanted to do like her emo look and her normal look because I just thought it was so much fun in this season. And I cut off one of her horns because she has like a shaved side part. And I know that's like a horn and hair is very different, but I just kind of thought that she would have a broken horn if she was a dragon. It's giving. So I was like, wait, what if, like, the right side of her horn was cut off, like, the side of her head is shaved and her haircut? I don't know. Tell me if you get the vibe. Like, is it working? Yes or no? I think it is. Her tattoo was a little difficult because, one, I couldn't draw it. I had to, like, trace it. And I just kind of, like, put it on the side of her neck. And I've never done a tattoo on a dragon before, so I don't know if it worked. Let me know what you think. I also had so much fun drawing like her screaming expression because I just don't draw that expression on dragons. So that was a lot of fun. Also, in this video, I'm trying an entirely new coloring technique because it's arcane and everything looks very painted and brushed. I use different brushes and I used different line art pens. What, not pen. I used a different line art for each dragon, and so I use like a watercolor paintbrush for Vi, and so everything looks very brushed and like kind of like it's from the show where like everything kind of is streaky. And same thing with Caitlyn. And also I had so much fun painting because I normally just like color drop and everything looks so blocky and there's not a lot of dynamic, and so I felt like when I was able to paint, I was just able to like paint the highlights in and paint the shading all together, and it made the coloring process so much more fun and like cohesive, and it also like added so much texture to the dragons. But I'm still like experimenting with this technique, so let me know what you think. But this is Caitlyn. Let me know what you feel about her in the comments. Lastly, we have my absolute favorite character in the whole show, Jinx. I'm actually really shocked at where they took her character this season. Like, from last season, she felt like such a loose cannon, and this season she feels like she is a loose cannon, but she's like borderline. okay. However, I haven't finished the last 3 episodes, and the 6th episode broke me, so I'm probably about to eat my words. But anyways, Jinx was she was actually the first one I drew. I ordered it, I did this out of order, but I felt like Jinx needs to be in the end because she's kind of like the poster child of this show, in my opinion, and she's like my favorite character. So with her, I made her horns very long because I didn't know how to represent like her super long braids, and I made her a ringwing just because of like her chaotic nature and all the colors. Like she has so much color on her all the time, and I didn't really want to work with a dragon that had a very like specific color palette. And I don't know, I just felt like Rainwing fit for her. Maybe possibly she could be a Nightwing or a Sea Wing, but I don't know. I didn't want to push it, so I just stuck with Rainwing. I had 2 poses for her, and it's honestly Jinx is what started me drawing 2 heads because I was just gonna draw one, and I was gonna draw a full body actually, but I just felt like it looked okay, but it wasn't working for what I was trying to do. I just wanted to do headshots. So I just did like one side of her, and her second head, the one I'm drawing here, is more representative of like the game Jinx. I don't play the game, but I know that in the game she's more like manic and chaotic, and so I wanted to draw one head that's like chaotic and then like the more dead-eyed stare that we normally see her doing. Towards the end, I make the expression a little bit more like, I guess, dead-eyed, because now, like, right now it kind of looks like she's just staring, but I fix it towards the end of the speed paint. But yeah, basically, Jinx was so fun, her colors were fun, her tattoos were fun, and because Rainwings are, like, able to change their scale colors, I just kind of used her tattoos as, like, her own scale design. Like, it was really, it worked out really well, and also because she's such a chaotic character, I got to use like my new brush technique a lot with her of like, I actually wish I did it a little bit more messy. I wish I let the colors bleed into each other a little bit more. Like her underbelly, I tried to mimic her pants, like the striped pants. Um, and then her background, this background is kind of what sparked me trying to do a background with the other characters. I don't know if it was as successful, but this one worked because Procreate had so many like spray paint designs. And so I was just going to town. It was a lot of fun. She was by far my favorite to draw out of all of them. But yeah, this is Jinx and the last dragon that I'm drawing today. But I definitely want to make a part 2 because I need to draw Mel and I need to draw Echo, and let me know in the comments which character you want to see me do as a dragon. But this video was so much fun to make. I have not gotten to draw in so long, and I haven't gotten to draw like a Wings of Fire dragon in so long, and so it was like kind of nostalgic and fun to go back. And I'm sorry if my upload schedule is absolute garbage. I literally think it's once a year, and it's always this time of year because this is when I'm on Thanksgiving break, and so I can actually like make videos instead of drowning in homework, but it's fine. It's fine. Just know I miss all of you and I appreciate your support either way. And at the end of the day, this is just so much fun for me. And so I thank you for allowing me to have this audience and having this little outlet to do whenever I'm overwhelmed. And it's a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you next time.